My name is Scott Beck. I'm one of the fire pilots for Kern County Fire Department, and this is our new Air Attack 490. It's a Grand Renaissance Turbo Commander AC 690A. It was originally built in 1975, and it was reconstructed and finished in 2009. It's got a brand new FAA data plate that says it's a 2009 Grand Renaissance Commander. It's got a service ceiling of 31,000 feet and a typical cruise speed at altitude of 300 knots. And it has just about the same fuel burn up at altitude as it does down low in the terrain levels in a typical mission profile. Very user-friendly aircraft, easy to fly, and we've outfitted it with all the tactical radios that you could possibly fit into it. So it should be a great asset for the county for fighting wildfires. Well, about 2 years ago, the county decided that they wanted to pursue replacing the old Air Attack 490 with a newer airframe. And so we did an extensive study into all the possible airframes that we could use for Air Attack. There was, I believe there was 8 or 9 different models of aircraft. And we did a study of cost acquisition, variable and direct expenses to operate the aircraft, and the feasibility of actually configuring the interior for a tactical scenario and a place where we could train and operate the aircraft in ATGS mode. And so after we compared them all, we decided that a Twin Commander was going to be our best aircraft of choice, and we put it out to bid to, I believe, 10 service centers in the United States. And 3 came back as qualified, and 2 actually bid on the project. And the winner of that bid selection process was a company called Eagle Creek Aviation in Indianapolis, Indiana. And it took them about 1.5 years to complete the buildup. It was 8,500 man-hours of labor to completely tear down this aircraft and then rebuild it into what you see today. Looking back at the historical records, we're the 4th owner of this aircraft. It was never involved in any accidents or incidents. So the scope of the work that had to be done for the Grand Renaissance upgrade program was just basically cosmetic, and then replacing all the internal components with new. Everything in the interior is brand new. There was a lot of thought that went into the design of all the components of the interior to make it versatile for every mission that we could come up with for the airplane, and plus make everything durable. And I think you'll find that the vendor did an excellent job of combining quality aesthetics with functionality for what we need to use the airplane for. In the configuration you're looking at right now, with the observer trainer station in it, this is the tactical setup for the cabin. All we have to do is remove the observer trainer station, and there's 2 seats that match the interior that go here and here, and that'll make it capable of carrying all the passengers plus a pilot for 7 altogether, like I said before, snugly, and 6 comfortably. And if we took all those seats out, we could also haul cargo strapped down to the floor right here, including what's behind here in the baggage compartment. And we can also put a litter in right here along the left side. So if we needed to haul someone in an air ambulance case, we could also do that. Considering everything that we have in this airplane, it cost us about half of what it would cost to buy a brand new, similarly equipped airplane. The county foresees using this aircraft as an all-risk observation platform. So not only will they use it for fighting wildfires, but if there's any kind of aerial survey that needs to be conducted, if there's any kind of aerial mapping, of a flood area or any kind of natural disaster that needs to happen, they can use this platform for that. With the amount of radios, tactical radios on board, it'll be a great airborne radio relay for places where there's poor reception. If we have an emergency going on, it can be used for that. And with the speed and the fuel efficiency of this aircraft, it can get to any point in the county from the airport here in about 10 minutes and stay there for about 4 hours. The old airplane was what's called a 680 FLP. and this is a 690A. The biggest difference is the engines. Those are piston engines. They're 8-cylinder engines. They're Continental IO720s, and they provide about 500 horsepower. These are Honeywell turbine TPE 331-10T engines, and they're 1,000 horsepower apiece. So one of these engines has the same amount of horsepower as both of those engines when they're running on the old one. The biggest factor for us in that regard is in the performance is we can actually take off on one engine and climb with this aircraft in the middle of summer in Bakersfield, and that's huge. The aircraft will carry 5 hours of fuel. So when we're loitering over a fire in the air attack mode, we have about 4 hours of loiter time plus an hour to get to where we need to go for fuel. So that's more than plenty because they usually switch out every 3 hours.